Let's be real. We all know a single qualification is not good enough in today's world. So, in this video, I'm going to be decoding ACCA with CFA. Watch my video till the end. I'm Megha Bansali, CA, ACCA, and a commerce career coach. As you see, I myself have dual qualifications, CA and ACCA. So that gives you an understanding that a single qualification is not good enough in today's competitive environment. So what do you need to do? So if you are a profession who is figuring out if CFA along with ACCA is the perfect choice for you, then I'm decoding all of it in terms of who it is ideal for, cost, roadmap, everything in the video. First of all, let's understand what is ACCA and what is CFA. ACCA is a UK-based chartered accountancy course. It typically helps you in the field of audit, accounts, taxation, and finance. So you do get a flavor of finance, but very limited in ACCA. It's a broader qualification giving you good knowledge on auditing, accounting, and taxation. However, when I look at CFA, CFA stands for Chartered Financial Analyst, typically focusing a niche area in the field of finance, not even the entire finance, but one area in the field of finance, which is investment analysis, portfolio management, wealth management. So typically these are the profiles. So these are the basic profiles of ACCA and CFA. So now how do you go about pursuing both? First, you should complete your ACCA qualification because it's a broader qualification. It will give you knowledge on multiple areas, on multiple fields. So doing ACCA gives you the base of a lot of things. Then please do some work experience so that you understand what exactly is finance. You understand the practicality of it, because even to be an ACCA member, you need 36 months of practical training. So do that. Then you figure out if actually investment, portfolio, wealth management is the area of your interest, then move on to CFA. So that is what should be the roadmap according to me. But if you're a student who's super ambitious and want to do both along with your graduation, then what you could do is typically start your ACCA in the first year. Please then make use of exemptions. Get a 5-paper exemption. Do BCom from any state or central university registered with ACCA. You're going to be getting 5-paper exemption. Then in your first and second year, complete the remaining 8 papers of ACCA. Be focused. Then in the last year of your graduation, you can start with your CFA level 1 preparation. And post your graduation, I would say please get work experience and then do your level 2 and 3 simultaneously. So this could be a roadmap if you're looking to do it faster. So in typically 5 years, you complete your ACCA, CFA, and you get your practical experience. So that could be your roadmap. Now, the next question is, what is the cost involved? So typically in ACCA, if you go via the exemption route, costs you about 2 lakh rupees. If you're going to write all 13 papers, costs you roughly 3 lakhs. CFA on the other hand cost about 4 to 5 lakh depending if you're registering in an early bird or you're doing a standard registration. So if I have to put together, the minimum cost would be 6 lakhs and it could go up to 8 lakh rupees. So 6 to 8 lakhs is what it will cost you to do ACCA and CFA. But guys, understand this is a cost spread across 5 to 6 years. On an average, you will be spending 1.5 lakh rupees on your education for the next 5 to 6 years if you're looking to do both the qualification simultaneously. But please be aware that you will also be wanting to do practical experience and get some sort of pocket money out of it. So this is basically the cost involved. Now, who is the ideal student to do both the qualifications simultaneously is a student who wants dual qualification, definitely. Second, a student who wants to build a niche in wealth management, portfolio management, investment management. See, the reason why I would say do a ACCA and then a CFA is because CFA is a very niche profile and is quite technical. But if you've done ACCA before that, you get your base right, you get your concepts right, and you also have good way to get practical exposure, to get your internships, to get a good job. As a graduate, it's very difficult to get an internship or a job, but as an ACCA, it's more easier. So you have a good base, you have a good knowledge, you will even get good profiles by being an ACCA. Then you can add on the CFA qualification. Typically, CFA was a postgraduate course if you see 4-5 years down the lane. Right now, it's become a graduation course. So that gives you an indication that CFA is actually something that should be done a little later on and not right away at your graduation level. Because if you take my honest advice, guys, it's a very difficult qualification. The pass percentage is hardly 15%. So, doing it at the initial level or doing it with your graduation will can probably demotivate you if you're not able to clear it. I'm not saying you won't be, but it's very difficult, guys. So, it requires a lot of hard work, lot of efforts. But if you have your base right, you're working, you're going to have a lot of practical knowledge, then CFA becomes a lot more easier to crack. So my suggestion would be, please do an ACCA and then do some sort of work experience and then jump on to CFA. That can give you, the idealistic way to get the dual qualification to do your ACCA and CFA. And if I have to talk in terms of package, so if you're a ACCA plus CFA, you can expect a 20 lakh package. Basic package I'm talking about would be a 20 lakhs that you're looking at. Now, what kind of firms will be hiring you? If you've done both the qualifications, then the firms that will typically hire you would be all investment banking firms, JP Morgan, Barclays, Goldman Sachs, and all Big Fours. Big Fours do require CFA in their consultancy field. So, you're a ACCA, you're a CFA, you have a big, opportunity lying ahead of you. The pay packages are huge, opportunities are huge. It's a quite good and a very classic combination. A very big go ahead from my side for students opting for both. However, guys, please be prepared. You need to put in a lot of hours and a lot of hard work to get both the qualification. In case you require any personalized guidance on any of these qualification or both the qualification, please feel free to reach out to me. And do not forget to share this with your very studious friends, like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with more such content. Till then, take care. See you all.